A fresh rescue attempt is underway in hopes of saving animals stranded in Kabul, with a deadline for foreign forces to leave the country just hours away. Kabul Small Animal Rescue, KSAR, is reported to have secured a plane to pluck animals and several shelter workers to safety. The bid to pluck dogs from the Afghanistan capital is drumming up widespread support for its campaign on social media. But the Operation Hercules campaign says it requires U.S. military support to fly out from Kabul's airport safely with the K9 cargo, with just hours to go to troops' August 31st withdrawal deadline. Hamid Karzai Airport has been the scene of building tension as the date for US and UK troops and other foreign militaries to exit Afghanistan looms. The airport was struck by a deadly ISK terror attack last week, killing Afghans waiting to flee Taliban rule, along with US troops and British nationals. The latest animal rescue mission comes after British former Marine Pen Farthing returned to the UK safely on Sunday with a plane load of rescue animals. His high-profile mission sparked controversy as some critics said all rescue operations should have put stricken people ahead of dogs and cats. Dominic Dyer, an animal welfare campaigner, said Mr. Farthing had been forced to travel back to the UK with the animals alone after being told it was not possible to find people to fill the plane's seats. The ex-Marine had tried to help shelter staff to flee, but they remain in the country and in contact with the charity, Mr. Dyer said, adding that efforts are underway to try to get them out. Now, the SPCA International is urging supporters to lobby U.S. President Joe Biden and his deputies in a bid to use remaining U.S. forces resources at the airport to get KSAR staff and animals to safety. Operation Hercules is being spearheaded by an American in Kabul named Charlotte Maxwell Jones, who has been trying to evacuate around 250 animals and 40 workers, NBC reports. Ms. Maxwell Jones claimed Taliban militants had asked her to leave without the workers and animals, but she told the broadcaster she won't flee without them. She said in recent days, "I'm working on getting out with my staff, and so if it is all on one plane, I go with them." But I think I want to make sure that everybody's on the flight first. According to KSAR's public campaign updates, the charity has since secured a plane to whisk dogs out of Kabul, but it requires support from U.S. forces to leave safely. U.S. veteran and campaigner for KSAR, Tommy Amenta, tweeted a video on Sunday to update supporters, saying, "This is our last shot." He said the previous two aircrafts commissioned for the job had fallen through, and the third and final craft due to land Sunday night was the last option for getting the animals out of Kabul. He said, "This plane is our last chance." KSAR tweeted on Sunday, "Things continue to change and progress and change again by the minute. We have the attention of who we need at this time. Thanks so much for getting us to this point." The latest animal rescue bid is being launched amid a deepening crisis as exiting forces take their final flights out of Kabul, leaving people unable to be processed in time to make their escape. There were widespread reports of rocket fire near the airport as the U.S. nears the complete withdrawal of its troops from the city. As many as 5 rockets were fired at Kabul's international airport overnight Sunday but were intercepted by a missile defense system, a U.S. official told the Reuters news agency. The official, speaking on the condition of anonymity, said the rockets were fired early Monday morning Kabul time, though it was unclear if all were brought down by the defense system. Earlier on Sunday, American forces launched a drone strike in Kabul targeting a suicide bomber in a vehicle who was aiming to attack the airport. There is increasing concern that Islamic State-affiliated militants will launch further attacks on the airport as troops hurry to evacuate remaining foreign nationals and at-risk Afghans before the deadline.